Hey Liz, so I want to come up with a very simple top 5 list. So these are little movements that I think we're still missing a touch of. Now, anything else you want to do in your own space, the stationary bike, the TRX squatting, the any sort of dumbbell work, the reverse lunging, anything in quadruped, anything seated, be my guest. Anything that we've done here, slow, low intensity, I think is great. But I think we'd still have a couple sticking points that I want to just re-emphasize this week. So number 1, we got this tightness in the front. We were doing it early, may have gotten away from it. I want to do the hanging over the edge of the bed for the front of the thigh. Again, just let that drop, let it hang for a few minutes. You can add some knee flexion or knee bending if you want, but honestly, just the hang is probably going to be enough right now. Let's get back to that one. Definitely still want bridges. We've done a variety. We've done normal, we've done staggered, we've done elevated. I'd like to still have an emphasis on a combination of staggered. So again, that left foot is closer to your butt. It's going to be getting a little more emphasis on that left side. You can keep increasing that stagger as you get better at it, or you can add the elevation like we did today, maybe up on a bench would be perfect. Now, if you go elevated, you want to be 2-legged, obviously. So either staggered on the floor or elevated with 2, but definitely still bridging for the backside. Hip internal and external rotation. We were doing the fallouts. I still like the fallouts. I would keep doing those, but what we're missing is internal. So if you do this in a long axis position like this, you can work on external and internal both. So try to touch the side of your foot. Inside, you're not going to go near as far, but as long as you are working on that side to side, kind of a windshield wiper type of a movement. I like that for the inside. If you want to intensify it a little bit, bend the knee a little bit more. Now we got more range of motion to work with. You bend the knee a lot, you got a lot more range of motion to work with, but let's start with it in a long knee. If you don't love that standing, you can do the same thing. Or if you don't love it laying down, you can do the same thing standing, and that'll work on the hip rotation. So those are all mobility. I think we keep doing those. 2 other ones I want to work on. The half kneeling. I think when you get into that half kneel position, left leg's down, right leg's up. I want to do a lot of, again, kind of weight shifting, whether we're moving our feet. I thought that was a really good one today. Changing around our position here, balancing on that left hip, and then also being stationary here, and you can do any sort of dumbbell work, biceps, lateral raises, presses, anything you like there. We don't want to get too far into a lunge, but just nice and stationary. So I think kneeling to do work, maybe a little heavier in a double kneel, go to some lighter hand weights with a single kneel. I think this is still a great position to just get comfortable in. And then the last one is balance. Again, we're getting balance with the walking and all the other work, but I think just to stand on that one leg and challenge yourself from there. Again, adding upper body movements, adding lower body work. We can do anything and everything with the other leg, just working on that stability there with the left. So those are some lower hanging fruit you can kind of just pick off throughout the day. But again, stationary bike, squatting, sit to stands, on all fours, doing some hip extension and hip flexion work. I still love all those. I don't want this to be a grand list. So we will change it on Friday, assuming we can get into that soft tissue. We'll do something a little different there. Take care. Bye.